What's up, everybody, and welcome to an exciting moment for me. If you guys didn't see the news or haven't seen the tweet yet that is displaying on the screen, we are announcing a new Brawl. It is the off-season, and we tried to provide as many Brawl off-season tournaments as we can. But this one's a little bit special because it's in partnership with ESPN Esports. In the announcement, I didn't really give too many details because there's some things that are going to be coming following up, but I figure for the general start to introduce the YouTube audience about what the Brawl is, or for those who have never seen it, Brawl is and has been a place for the pros and has always been dictated by the pros. The mentality behind it for the longest time has always been, I want to provide a place where the pros can come, play at a high level, but still have fun. I wanted to make it a six-man oriented, a place to showcase their personalities, just somewhere where it allowed them to be themselves, but also still have the incentive of money and competition and the reasons why these guys come to play, because there isn't really a whole lot that goes on during the off-season. The frustration with that is, despite all those efforts, there was plenty of times where it was like pulling teeth and trying to get the pros to sign up. And I always found out there was something that wasn't to their liking or something else after the fact, after I had to beg and plead to get that information, rather than them just taking responsibility and being like, you know what, I don't like these things, I wish it was this, and then I would adjust accordingly. A lot of them are young kids, they don't understand how to be direct and how difficult it makes it for me. So it was the complication of not only trying to get them to sign up, but also just the unwillingness or whatever it was. And a lot of the reason why was because not many players want to spend time playing without their dedicated team and their dedicated roster, because it's practice that they're missing out on with that roster. With that in mind, I decided to do an invitational. It is the 8 best teams in North America, of $2,000 out of my own pocket. And donations, obviously, during the event will also go towards the prize pool. So if people come in and watch and feel like being generous to give back, they can do so. The reason why I took a little bit to announce this is because we were waiting for the promotion relegation tournament to finalize to give us our top 8 teams. My mentality about it was, if Rogue or United stayed, or if both stay, which they did, we went 100% on predictions. I took league play standings as more important and more consistent over an extended period of time over one tournament trying to promote RLRS teams. So priorities were there. Because Rogue was the highest seed during the RLCS league play season and they both retained their spots, the 8th qualified spot goes to Rogue. Now, with that said, there will be an open qualifier as well. So anybody, and there is going to be obviously limited signups, so we don't have a massive bracket, but open signups will be also going on the day before, on the Friday. So people, you guys included, if you want to get a team together and try to compete, by all means, future information on when the signups and stuff will be live. Will be at a later date. You can figure sometime midweek, the week before this tournament. So I didn't really express a lot of details. I didn't discuss format. I didn't discuss how this all comes to be, because there's a lot of things behind the scenes that are being factored in because of the partnership with ESPN Esports. That's probably been the most exciting part about all this, is I've been lucky enough to be in contact and communicate with ESPN in regards to setting this up. And the major thing that they're going to implement, and more details will be given on this, is I want to find a way to provide more Rocket League, not only for their fan base, but also to use their capabilities to really blow Rocket League out of proportion. So the biggest thing that I know they're going to help is with production side stuff. A lot of the times during the Brawl, we miss out on a lot of matches. So on ESPN Esports, they will be covering the B stream side. So it's not necessarily like a B stream. It's more of the ability to provide additional coverage for what this event is, whether it be interviews with players or post-match interviews, stuff like, we're covering this side of the bracket and I don't want to hold up the tournament for everybody else, so someone needs to provide those matches. And this way we can squad stream together and get both matches on. You guys can literally click one link. It'll have my stream and their stream. You'll be able to watch both, and then you can listen to audio, whichever you prefer. So just providing additional coverage, not only for ESPN, so they have Rocket League covered on their channel, but also so you guys can watch more of the Brawl. So exciting stuff with that all together. All the details and everything will be coming out hopefully here soon. Just a couple things to work on, but just wanted to announce and give you guys details in regards to what the Brawl is, as well as what it's going to be. The major thing, the dates and what it's going to be and when to look forward to it, are going to be May 2nd. So didn't want to conflict with the spring series. Hopefully we're going to see some roster changes that these guys can test out in a more competitive environment, and that'll be on May 2nd, a Saturday. So the first Saturday of May will be when this goes down. The open qualifier will be on May 1st, the day before, on a Friday. Saturday is what the RLCS pros prefer, because that is the day they're used to playing in the RLCS. and then Sunday is their day off due to that being the EU day and the day after their matches. So trying to schedule it to the best of our abilities. I still have to confirm what teams are going to be, but this is an invite to them. It's just a matter of if they confirm and if they want to do it. And that's what we're doing over the next couple of weeks, making sure all the teams are committed, making sure everything's ironed out and all the details are fleshed out. And as we figure out more details and get more things ironed out with ESPN as well as myself, we will let you guys know. Obviously, it helps me out greatly. So if you guys could like the video, give it a thumbs up, as well as hit subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop those down below. I'll be probably doing a follow-up video for all the questions that are on Reddit, the Twitter replies, as well as here in chat. So if you guys do have questions about things, don't be afraid to ask. Even if I'm going to answer them anyway in a follow-up video, it doesn't hurt because there is something that I miss, or there may be a different angle that you guys are approaching for. But overall, really looking forward to this. Can't wait for the teams to secure their spots and announce that stuff. So should be fun. And the way I'm going to do it is if a certain team doesn't confirm, like say Ghost is no longer Ghost, obviously, but say like Ghost doesn't play anymore, we remove them with the next team down. So instead of Ghost, it'd be United. After United, it's then Omni. After Omni, then it's, and we just keep working down the list, and those guys get invites. So I will have requirement dates that I ask to them to qualify or secure their spot by. So should be good stuff. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you next time. Peace.